Met me outside the mill it does. Smell like rain and diesel dust. I was still toe tied with a payday grin. She was trouble dressed in denim skin. She liked my scars, I liked the fire. Two bad ideas with the same desire. I'm a steel-toe Romeo, loving hard and letting go, with work, rough hands and a wild heart cold, still chasing sparks down a southern road. One night in the parking lot glow, talked about dreams we could never hold. She said, boy, don't promise me forever. I said, baby, I was built for never. She liked my scars, I liked the fire. Two bad ideas with the same desire. I'm a steel-toe Romeo, loving hard and letting go, with work, rough hands and a wild heart cold, still chasing sparks down a southern road. Some loves burn hot and don't burn long, but they still live forever in a song. Now it's just me and the radio. Still that steel-toe Romeo. Mosquito moon and the gator eye gleam, black water moving like a fever dream. We lit a fire with a cypress lane, total lies in the in-between, in the heat and haze. The masks fall down, no fake gold shines in that muddy ground. There's a swamp fire testimony, raw and slow, where the smoke goes up and the secret show, where the backwoods heart gets stripped to bone, and a man hears truth when he's all alone. When he's all alone. Yeah. I told them boys how I lost that farm to a bank, a smile and a folded arm. That's the South, son, that's how it goes. Still I swore I'd never been that low. We ain't refined, but we understand the cost of life from the worker hands. Ooh. This is swamp fire testimony, raw and slow, where the smoke goes up and the secret show, where the backwoods heart gets stripped to bone, and a man hears truth when he's all alone. When he's all alone. Every ember floats like history. Every pop of wood sounds back at me. When the city asks what made me be, I say a swamp fire testimony. cooked hoe while the storm cut through. Daddy stayed gone, but the thunder stayed near. Taught me how to sing through the fear. When the sky breaks open, I don't run. I was raised where the lightning drums. Tin roof thunder crashing in my veins. Old hurt dripping like a cold hard rain. I sang for the broken, the bruised down under. I'm the sound of tin roof thunder. Woo! Tin roof thunder. Woo! Now the crowds get loud when the guitar bleeds, and the broken come alive to the beat they need. Every note I throw is a storm set free, from the boy I was to the man in me. When the sky breaks open, I don't run. I was raised where the lightning drums. Tin roof thunder crashing in my veins. Old hurt dripping like a cold hard rain. I sang for the broken, the bruised down under. I'm the sound of tin roof thunder. Tin roof thunder. Let the amp shake, let the floorboards groan. I made this fire from a broken home. Stone rolls off, but I still hear the tin roof thunder in my ear. Double wide palace with the lights half dead. Rain tap dancing on a thin roof spread. We didn't have much, but we owned that night, with a busted bone box and a porch floodlight. We made a kingdom out of hand-me-down things, from cheap beer laughs to pawn shop strings. We were trailer park kings, no gold, no rings, just loud hearts beating under neon waves. Still standing tall through the rust and swings. Long live the trailer park kings. Mama sold Avon, Uncle Ray sold scrap. Every meal felt earned in that narrow gap, but we wore our pride like a fresh white tee and called that Duck Stock Dynasty. We made a kingdom out of hand-me-down things, from cheap beer laugh to pawn shop strings. We were trailer park kings, no gold, no rings, just loud hearts beating under neon wings. Still standing tall through the rust and swings. Long live the trailer park kings. From the other side, we had more soul in that dirt than they buy. Still hear that night when the old fan sings, ghosts of us, trailer park kings. Kids on bikes and a bus to swing. Mom on the porch with a cigarette stain. Old man fixing trucks in the evening shade. making a life from the little they save. Don't look down on the place we came. There's more heart here than a rich man's name. Trailer park saints in the summer heat, barefoot hope on a dead-end street. Not dressed in gold, not polished clean, just strong as hell and somewhere between. Miss Carla worked 2 jobs, no sleep. Still brought food when the towns got steep. Run down the Lot 5, prayed through pain, and pulled my truck out in the pouring rain. Folks like that don't ask for praise, they just light up dark in ordinary ways. Trailer park saints in the summer heat, barefoot hope on a dead-end street. Not dressed in gold, not polished clean, just strong as hell and somewhere between. Some halos shining fluorescent blue under porch lights and the sky half blue. So here's my song for the names unseen on my trailer park saints and queens. Like snared drum taps, I was driving downtown with a bottle in my lap. Street lights bled down the flooded lane, hearts still tore from a midnight train. Some nights don't heal, they just wash you through till the hurt looks different staring back at you. Whiskey rain parade rolling through my chest, every drop of memory I can't put to rest. From the first slow dance to the last slam door, it all comes back when the clouds just pour. Yeah, when the clouds just pour. Yeah. Pull by the river where the bridge lights shake, watch black water swallow every wave. Took one long pull, then poured some out for the love that left and the truth in doubt. I said her name once to the steaming glass, then let the rain decide if it should last. Whiskey rain parade rolling through my chest, every drop of memory I can't put to rest. From the first slow dance to the last slam door, it all comes back when the clouds just pour. Yeah, when the clouds just pour. Some pain fades slow, some songs remain, some hearts learn rhythm from the rain. When the sky turns dark, I know what plays the low sad groove, that whiskey rain parade. hit that bar where the neon glows. Same old pain in a different glass, trying to let one hard week pass. Raise it up for the worn-out souls, for the ones still fighting to stay whole. This is a whiskey smoke revival, for the ones in hard survival. Let the guitars cry and the bass hang low. We come alive where the wild hearts go. Single mom with tired eyes, still holding strong through 1,000 nights. Saw a welder grin through a layoff bruise. Everybody there has something to lose. Raise it up for the worn-out souls, for the ones still fighting to stay whole. Let the guitars cry and the bass hang low. We come alive where the wild hearts go. Ain't no church, but the room feels safe when the song hits deep through the pain we made. When the bottle's dry and the night turns slow, we still carry that whiskey smoke. We met out back by the pasture line, cheap whiskey burning a harvest moonshine. She leaned on the fence with a reckless smile, said stay right here just a little while. Some loves arrive like a summer spark, bright and dangerous after dark. On that whiskey white fence we were young and wild, talking like forever with a runaway smile. Barbed wire gleam in the bottle pass, trying to make one sweet second last. Sweet second last. She said this town ain't built for me, too many ghosts in these pinewood streets. I said neither am I, but I fake it well. She laughed like heaven dipped in hell. The night got deep, the stars lean low. Some things stay, even when people go. On that whiskey wild fence we were young and wild, talking like forever with a runaway smile. Barbed wire gleam in the bottle pass, trying to make one sweet second last. I still drive by when the moon hangs thin and hear her voice in the cold night wind. line split through a blacktop prayer. I've been chasing ghosts everywhere. Review full of the things I did. Still driving fast like a stubborn kid. The road don't forget, and it don't forgive, but it shows you what it means to live. Wide line reckoning, hear the engine sing again, with a heart low beat, and the sky gone threatening. I'm facing myself in the reckoning. Every soul got a crack in the steel they wear. I learned the truth ain't clean or neat. Sometimes it limps on blistered feet. The road don't forget, and it don't forgive, but it shows you what it means to live. White line reckoning, hear the engine sing again, with a heart low beat, and the sky gon' threatening. Facing myself in the reckoning. Can't outrun what was born in me, but I can turn it into melody. Still riding hard with the headlights thin. White line reckoning again. Southern static. Radio crackle through the county heat. Half song, half sermon, all heartbeat. I rode along with the windows down and the sound of the South all around. Static got soul in the signal bends, like an old one humming again. Southern static, raw and cinematic, with the dust in the air and the bass so dramatic. I hear my life in southern static. Big trap machine, bit of dirt road, truth in between. It's the sound of a world still holding fast to the names, the scars, and the rebel past. Static got soul in the signal bends, like an old one humming again. Southern static, raw and cinematic, with the dust in the air and the bass so dramatic. I hear my life in southern static. No clear line, just sparks and habit, but somehow hope lives in that static. As the station fades and the sky turns black, I still hear southern static. stare, silver buckle lightning, midnight hair. Danced like danger in a roadside glow. Knew my first name, never knew my soul. She had holy fire in a rebel frame. Every man in the room forgot his name. She wore a shotgun halo, bright and fatal, a heaven-made devil in a dive-bar cradle. Kissed like a promise and hit like rain. Left sparks on my lips and dust in my veins. Through counties in a blacked out ride, bourbon on her breath and revenge in her eyes. I should've ran when the red light showed, but I rode beside her down that outlaw road. When she looked at me, I couldn't tell if I was climbing out or falling to hell. She wore a shotgun halo, bright and fatal, a heaven-made devil in a dive-bar cradle. Kissed like a promise and hit like rain. Left sparks on my lips and dust in my veins. No angel leaves without a scar. No outlaw love stays where you are. I still see that fire in the neon glow, and remember that shotgun halo. Midnight road over gravel lane, headlights cutting through the rain. Hands on the wheel, heart on fire, running on low, sent a worn-out tire. No preaching here, no church bell here, just stars and smoke in a midnight prayer. This is my midnight gravel prayer. Lord, keep me moving through the dark out there. I ain't been right, but I'm still alive, trying to keep this broken soul in drive. Son, don't let it hate take root. Don't let hard years wear through your truth. But the road got mean and the nights got long, so I learned to heal through a rebel song. If mercy comes, let it find me here with beads of breath and a half-dead fear. This is my midnight gravel prayer. Lord, keep me moving through the dark out there. I ain't been right, but I'm still alive, trying to keep this broken soul. Gravel prayer. and shine. Coffee in a cup and a clear mind. After all the smoke and the long night sin, there's a strange kind of peace when the day comes in. I ain't fixed, but I ain't the same. Got a little less is dark in my frame, yeah. Outlaw morning glory breaking through, like a clean first breath with a better view. After all that running, all that storm, there's a little hope in the outlaw morn. Still wet, old pain there, but it ain't one yet. I rolled the window down and let light speak to the tired old man I used to be. Baby, healing ain't a big parade. Baby, it's dawn on a backroad day. Outlaw morning glory breaking through, like a clean first breath with a better view. After all that running, all that storm, there's a little hope in the outlaw morn. I still got scars, I still got night, but I got this sunrise in my sight. So let that go, hit the windshield story. I'm still alive in that morning glory. Friday broke hot with a warm sky. By midnight fists were learning to fly. Behind the roadhouse, gravel and sweat, over some words neither man forgets. Funny how pride can light a fuse and burn down things you meant to use. Blood on the tailgate, dusting my teeth, trying to act tough while I'm cut underneath. One bad night and a whole town knows how anger blooms where the whiskey flows. Where the whiskey flows. Truth is I swung in my own bloodline, two grown men crossing the same hard line. Then silence hit where the crickets screamed, and regret cut deeper than it seemed. You reached for ice, I reached for shame. Two grown men with the same last name. Blood on the tailgate, dusting my teeth, trying to act tough while I'm cut underneath. One bad night and a whole town knows how anger blooms where the whiskey flows. A family can bend like a river reef, still hold together when it has to bleed. Where the big talk stops. Old barn leaning by the cornfield side, we light it up when the moon gets high. Hay bale circle, mason jars pass, whole damn night in a fire-lit mass. We don't need pews for the truth to rise, just flame-lit faces and tired eyes. This is bonfire gospel, strings high, we testify under a blacked out sky. Miss Ruth came out with cornbread warm, said this noise keeps her heart from stone. Then the young boy sang with his voice half broken. The whole field hushed through the smoke. We don't need pews for the truth to rise, just flame-lit faces and tired eyes. This is bonfire gospel for the rough and the hostile. With the trap drums low and the six strings high, we testify under a blacked out sky. Ash in the air, but the spirit stays. Some healing comes in the strangest ways. Fire burns low, but the song stays warm. Out past the rows of corn. Blew a tire outside, two below, pulled in where old rust winds blow. Great bear there with a greased black hand patched me up like he understood, man. He said pain ain't wasted if you sang it true. That line hit deep and split me through. Broken spoke, hallelujah. Sing it rough, sing it true. For the wheels are shaking, the heart's half broke. That's a broken spoke, hallelujah. Woo! Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. This dark place slide by the garage light made the whole dark freeze at night. We jammed till stars filled up the blue, and I left with a little truth. He said pain ain't wasted if you sang it true. That line hit deep and split me through. Broken spoke, hallelujah. Sing it rough, sing it true. For the wheels are shaking, the heart's half broke. It's a broken spoke, hallelujah. Bless the cracks, bless the strain. Woo! Bless the ones still here through pain. Rolling on with the phrase fuel and a hard old world with hard old Field road dust and a cooler of beer. Old truck beds and no names here. We ain't here for glory, we ain't here to fake. Just one loud night for the ones we ate under starlight steel in a fire pit glow. We make the dead right with us slow. At the dead man's tailgate, we remember loud, we don't hesitate. Raise them up high for the gone but great. At the dead man's tailgate. Tears in her eyes, singing a brother back into the sky. We don't always talk, we don't always pray. Sometimes we just show up and stay under starlight steel and a fire pit glow. We make the dead ride with us slow. At the dead man's tailgate, we remember loud, we don't hesitate. Raise them up high for the gone but great. At the dead man's tailgate. Tailgate. If heaven can hear through the pine tree sway, then they know we still carry them every day. Morning comes, but the names don't break. We drive home slow from the tailgate. On a manicured hill, got a dented hood and a hard-earned wheel. Whole county knows when I roll that way, throwing up dust in the heat of day. Not for money, not for fame, just for the right to choose my name. I'm a gravel king on a back road throne, ruling these miles that I made my own. No diamond ring, no polished dream, just moonlit fields and gasoline. I know every ditch, every bend, every turn, every place where the wild hearts burn. This ain't poverty, this is grit, making a life out of scraps that hit. I don't need your gate or your gold-plated thing. Freedom feels better when the wheels still sing. I'm a gravel king on a back road throne, ruling these miles that I made my own. No diamond ring, no polished dream, just moonlit fields and gasoline. Kings get lonely, that's no lie, but I'd rather own and slowly die. When the blacktop fades to broken lines, long live the gravel king tonight. Came off a winter that nearly won. No work, no peace, nowhere to run. Then I turned that key and beat a ride and let the road pull me back alive. The blacktop don't forgive or pretend, but it gives a man room to begin again. I found blacktop redemption under county stars, between the cracked white lines and these truth, a little more fire, a little more proof. A little more proof. Rear view show me know the face, worn by nights I can't erase. So I roll one verse and let it burn, like a soul half lost trying to return. Nobody handed grace to me. I dug it out where the wild things breed. I found blacktop redemption in a midnight ride, with the dark in my chest and the dawn outside. No halo bride, no holy sign, just a broken man getting back in line. Some folks heal under rules and lies, some heal driving through southern nights. Now the sunrise hits and I breathe again, still held together by blacktop redemption. Four boys deep in an old truck bed, big dreams living where the blacktop ends. Cheap beer nights and a bonfire glow, thinking we were legends nobody could own. No money, no fame, just a fearless swing that made poor boys feel like kings. We were counted like kings in the midnight heat, mud on the tires, dust on our feet. No gold crown, just the moonlight rings. Long live the sound of county line kings. Yeah, county line kings. Yeah. Then life got me like it always does. One found Jesus, one got drugs, one moved west and one stayed broke. Still I hear us laughing through the smoke. Some brotherhoods fade, some never leave, some never leave. They live in the songs and the things we believe. We were counted like kings with a reckless flame, half insane and proud of our names. No velvet ropes, no diamond things, just wild hearts and county line kings. If I could bring one old night back again, I'd raise those ghosts from the dark and the wind. Here's to the boys the years ran through, county line kings. I still sing for you. Yeah, my heart was forged in heat and strain. in August sun and November rain. Loved a few, lost a few more. Got kicked down hard, then kicked that door. Call it stubborn, call it scar. I came back swinging from the dark. I got a 9-spur heart in a backwoods sound, still beating hard when the world weighs down. With a rebel bass and a 6-string spark, I turned every wound into southern art. My little girl asked why I sing so loud. I told her some men cry in the crowd. Some cry along with a feel stretched thin, and some turn pain to a fire within. Strength ain't stone, it's facing hurt, and still standing tall in the dirt. I got a 9-spur heart, dented but real, still learning grace, still refusing to kneel. Not because I won, but because I fought with a 9-spur heart and the truth it taught. I sang for the ones who got torn apart and kept on breathing with a 9-spur heart. For heart. I found religion on the roadside stage, in the cracked up amp and a rebel rage. Cheap beer, quiet, headlights bright, whole small town screaming at the night. Hands in the air with the dirt still on, trying to get saved by a rebel song. This is blacktop revival, raise your voice, raise hell for the broke down souls that the town won't tell. From the trailer lights to the pinewood roads, we were made for the fight. Everybody knows. I've seen hard men cry by the barroom rail, seen lost hearts bend, but they never fail. One loud chorus can't wake the dead, put hope back in a broken head. When the bass line shakes that county ground, even buried dreams come rising out. This is blacktop revival, raise your voice, raise hell for the broke down souls that the town won't tell. From the trailer lights to the pinewood roads, we were made for the fight. Everybody knows. Just scars and sparks lighting up these southern darks. No altar call, just ties alive. We found our faith in blacktop revival. Said you love like a boarded up room, cold little liquor in the shadow moon. I laughed it all with a bar stool grin, but I knew damn well she was right again. Too many nights, too many scars, too many miles on the bus to stars. I got a cinder block heart, heavy and low, built from the hurt I don't let show. Still it cracks when a memory starts. Ain't no soft man with a cinder block heart. With a cinder block heart. I tried to warm in the bottle's flame, tried to outrun my own last name. But the more I fought, the more I learned. Some walls stay cold where love got burned. And every song I drag through smoke is another place that old stone broke. I got a cinder block heart, heavy and low, built from the hurt I don't let show. Still it cracks when the memory starts. Ain't no soft man with a cinder block heart. With a cinder block heart. If grace gets through, it'll have to fight past all that concrete in the dead of night. Till then I roll where the hard roads start, dragging around this cinder block heart. Came spinning in from a county fair, sunset gold in her tangled hair. Boots on fire and a sly lip grin, like trouble made flesh and roll right in. No man ever stayed too clean around a girl like that. Dust Devil Queen. Dust Devil Queen, wild and mean, fast as a storm in a cut-off jean. Kiss like danger, left like sin, then blew right out on the evening wind. In the evening wind. Yeah, she danced on the hood by the radio light, like she on that field in the whole damn night. I tried to hold what was born to roam, but some flames ain't built for a home. She left me smoke, she left me heat, tire track ghosts in the summer street. Dust Devil Queen, wild and mean, fast as a storm in a cut-off jean. Kiss like danger, left like sin, then blew right out on the evening wind. Even now when the dirt kicks high, I still see her under that August sky. Some love stay, some never leave. Mine blew away, Dust Devil Queen.